Well, I guess I don't have to ask what you're reading. Demolition Day for the Canterbury, eh?
I can't put it down.
Well, try.
Nancy, we have got to talk.
Oh, look, not now, okay? You know, the old blood pressure's just been going right up. You know, my doctor says I shouldn't get myself excited, but I don't know how not to. I'll tell you, I'm so excited with the money I've been making.
How's this for excitement? The insurance company for Prescott Development plans to conduct an investigation.
Vicki, have you seen my little pills anywhere?
I haven't seen anything since I read this except a long stretch in jail for the both of us.
Oh, never mind. I'll look for it later. I think I ought to give Dan a call, actually.
Look, once the investigation starts, we're going to have to turn over all the paperwork on the Canterbury.
So, we'll turn it over. I hope Dan is in. I'll tell you, every single time I speak to him, he has just been telling me my stock has just been edging upward. It's already doubled. I can't get over it. It's amazing how little inside... What are you doing?
Nancy, we have to turn over everything, including the soil analysis report once we're subpoenaed. You're not listening to me.
Yeah, because you're wasting my time, and time is big money.
Look, Nancy, the only big thing the two of us are in right now is lots of trouble.
I'll put it right between your eyes, college boy.
It's me, Ramona.
Get in here before somebody sees you.
Okay. You don't have to rip my arm off. Just careful, just like you said.
Did you do everything else just like I said?
Yeah, I got the money.
How much?
Oh, Lance, I don't...
50 stinking bucks? I told you not to come back here with less than 300 bucks.
You didn't give me much time. You're lucky I got that.
What's the matter, honey? You used to have them out here in 5 or 10 minutes, just like that.
Yeah, when they were sent up to me. It's a little hard to stop in cars.
Is that the excuse you give Mickey? Huh? Ain't like Ron, is he, baby? No silk, no satin, huh? No gold around the neck. He likes to slap you around a little bit, doesn't he, that Mickey, huh?
Yeah, he's a lot like you.
Don't give me any bright ideas.
Try not to give Mickey any ideas. He's probably wondering where I am right now.
Oh, you let him wonder where you are.
Yeah, sure. Let him start asking questions. You'd love that, wouldn't you?
I don't care. All I want to do is get one more crack at Weaver.
Go tell his son? Is that all you're hanging around here for?
That's enough.
You're crazy, you know that? I mean, everybody's looking for you. The cops, the new men in the organization. Oh, I'd split as fast as I could if I was
honey,
you.
you just worry about hustling me out that money, and I'll split when I'm ready, after I get Weaver.
I told you it's not going to be easy. Did the cops get everything that you and Ron had stashed?
You tell me, honey, you're the closest one to him. Saddleback.
Saddleback?
That's exactly right. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Maybe Ron had a strongbox out there, huh? Huh?
That's where he was shot at.
Yeah, that's right. And every time I went out there, he made me leave like he was hiding something. Think maybe he had a little cash out there? Huh? Maybe we could take a little trip out there. You think it'd be worth that?
Vicky, get a grip on yourself. You act like the sky's falling.
No, not the sky, just the Canterbury building, Nancy.
What do you want me to do? I mean, you're the one who said it's probably a pile of gravel now anyway. Oh, here they are. Ah, rats, there's only one left. Well, good. That gives me another excuse to go see my favorite handsome Dr. Dave again. Oh, did I tell you? Dave has personally invited me to go to his fundraising party.
No, and I could really care less at this point, Nancy.
Well, I'll tell you, everyone who's anyone's going to be there.
We're gonna get caught. I just know we are. Once the insurance investigators and the police start nosing through the files.
Get caught doing what?
From forging the soil analysis report. What else?
You must be mistaken. The report we gave to Gil is an exact copy of the one we have on file.
It is now, Nancy, now that you made the switch. But what about the fake copy, huh? The one that should have been in ashes by now?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, the way I see it, Gil tied this rope around his own neck. We gave him the report in black and white, and he chose to ignore it and build this little monument of his. Look, you know, at the rate he's going, no one's going to give him another bid to build a dollhouse in this town. And you got exactly what you wanted. You wanted to get revenge, so you've got it. So just relax, all right? And nobody's going to implicate you because nobody even knows that you've done it. Except for me. And of course, I won't let on unless I'm forced to.
I guess my problem is that the deeper we get into this, the harder it is for me to believe all these lies.
Well, it's just as easy to believe a lie as it is the truth.
For you, maybe, but it's not for me, Nancy.
Well, that's because you need a little more practice. All you need to do is just keep saying to yourself over and over again, the report that we gave to Gil is an exact duplicate of the one we got on file.
And the more I believe it, the easier it is to get other people to believe it, right?
That's the general idea.
Aren't you afraid of going back out there? Crabs are crawling all over that place,
I
Lance.
don't know. That's where Ron and Cardella were air conditioned.
Hey, Ronnie's gonna be all right. I read it in the paper.
You sure you weren't at his bedside, Florence Nightingale?
I couldn't get in to see him. Not that I want to, anyway.
I know. The only woman he'd like to see would be Lola, wouldn't it?
He hasn't had any visitors. Except the police.
He's going to see a lot of uniforms where he's going to the next hospital. That's in the state prison, baby. Because you see, I read the paper too, Ramona.
Why are you so interested in Ron's health? You can't tell anybody where you are.
I got a score to settle with him. He made me Weaver's toadstool. Bad move.
Now, that chip's getting awful big on your shoulders, isn't it? First Russ, then Ron. What's next, me?
Oh, sweetheart, a little sugar daddy wouldn't hurt you. Just keep your mouth shut.
Told you I would, didn't I?
Better.
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, I was never here.
No, not so. Honey, I want to tell you something. Listen, I want to make sure you got this deal straight. You get me the money, okay?
Yeah.
Understand?
You understand?
Okay. All right. Get out of here. Wait a second. We got work to do. Let's go.
Carla, I love it.
Oh, let's hope the little Martin does too.
Oh, he will. He or she will.
Well, now, open this one. Mama sent it.
Did she?
And she wouldn't hum a word about what was in it.
You mean you didn't even peek?
How could I? The way she wrapped it, a roll of tape at each end.
Oh, no! I think this is going to take the scissors.
Huh.
Okay, let's see. I think I got some in here. I do. Okay. Operation time. Here goes. I think if I... Golly, I can't believe she did this.
That's her.
They say if you really rip the paper, you're going to have more babies.
I never
So I'll
heard
cut
that.
very carefully.
Well, I guess because I ripped the paper.
All right. Okay. Oh, my. This
got
should
it?
be interesting. I'm almost afraid to open this. Oh, my. Okay. Oh, my. This should be interesting. I'm almost afraid to open this. Oh, my. Okay. Oh, my. This should be interesting. I'm almost afraid to open this. Oh, my. Okay. Oh, my. This should be interesting. I'm almost afraid to open this. Oh, my. Okay. Oh, my. This should be interesting. I'm almost afraid to open this. Oh, my. Okay. Oh, my. This should be interesting. I'm almost afraid to open this. Oh, my. Okay. Oh, my. This should be interesting. I'm almost afraid to open this. Oh, my. Okay. Oh, my. This should be interesting. I'm almost afraid to open this. Oh, my. Okay. Oh, my. This should be interesting. I'm almost afraid to open this. Oh, my. Okay. Oh, my. This should be interesting. I'm almost afraid to open this. Oh, my. Okay. Oh, my. This should be interesting. I'm almost afraid to open this. Oh, my. Okay. Oh, my. This should be interesting. I'm almost afraid to open this. Oh, my. Okay. Oh, my. This should be interesting. I'm almost afraid to open this. Oh, my. Okay. Oh, my. This sho Oh, this is beautiful.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Oh, look at this.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it's a comforter. Mm-hmm. And here's a card.
And what does it say?
Let me see.
Oh.
A shower gift for baby. Oh, it has these verses from Psalm 139. Oh, I love Psalm 139. For thou didst form my inward parts. Thou didst weave me in my mother's womb. I will give thanks to thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are thy works, for my soul knows it very well. Just a little something to keep the fearfully and wonderfully made warm. Love I own. She's something else.
Oh, now I remember. No wonder she asked Monk to help her with the shopping instead of me.
So you wouldn't see it.
You got it.
Oh, so cute. Well, I'll have to call her and thank her. And I'll thank Monk, too. How's he doing?
It's more like what he's not doing.
Oh, yeah?
He's not making me feel at ease in my own home. Jean and I can't even have a private conversation anymore. Monk is always somewhere in hearing distance.
That's funny, because he always struck me as so independent. I mean, he was when he was one of my students.
Well, it's not like he's eavesdropping, Gloria. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just that he frightens me sometimes.
Carla, Monk would never hurt you. I mean, he always stopped the fights at class. You know, he didn't start them.
And I know it's wrong for me to feel this way, but I can't help it. He's not a part of our family. And frankly, I don't want him to be.
Well, you know, I understand how you feel, Carla.
You do?
Yeah? Because I felt the same way about this baby before I realized that Ben was the father.
I don't get the connection.
Well, you obviously feel like Monk is an intrusion in your family.
Oh, to say the least.
I felt the same way about this baby. It was like something that just didn't belong.
Something that came along just at the wrong time.
Right when we were getting our lives back to normal.
Yeah, that's Monk, all right.
I couldn't accept the baby. I couldn't accept the truth or anything. But Ben could. Because, you see, he didn't see it as a threat to us.
Well, neither can Jean about Monk.
That's because Monk isn't a threat to you, Carla.
Only if I don't let him be a threat.
That's right.
Laurie, look, that kid, what am I saying? He's 18 years old. That adult is looking for a father. Guess who he's set his sights on?
Jean.
Uh-huh. Who already has a son, and possibly another one coming on the way.
Carla, Jean would never neglect Jimmy or this baby because of Monk.
Not intentionally. But, Laurie, I know my husband. He's only trying to prove a point.
How do you mean?
To show that he can single-handedly improve the world, if no one else will. And Monk is just another example.
Well, even if that's true, Monk must mean something to you.
Oh, he does. He's a thorn in my side.
Oh. Look, if I'm not mistaken, the remedy to that ache is grace.
Grace. Would you believe that's the one thing I haven't prayed for?
It's sufficient.
For a selfish, pregnant woman like me?
You are not selfish. You're just overprotective.
Oh, my.
You like it?
Oh, so this is your new place.
It's definitely you.
Ooh, a mixture of the classic, the modern. Destined as an expression in house and gardens. Ooh,
Me or the room?
take your pick. So what's for lunch?
Lunch. Wouldn't you like a whirlwind tour?
Certainly, after we eat.
But you are my first guest outside of the movers, the drapery men, the
Sounds
carpet.
like we're having salad. Is Amber coming over?
No, she had to cancel out.
Photo session. It's only me and you, kid.
And the salad.
Oh, Stacy, you're going to love it. Green and leafy, the little low-cal dressing on the side.
Torture! Especially after all my high-energy diet all week.
You certainly have been on the run, judging from that byline in the Chronicle.
You read the Canterbury article?
Every word. It's worth framing, Stacy.
Well, they cut out a few paragraphs, but the essentials were left intact.
The kind of essentials only an investigative journalist would uncover. Now, I am surprised that Gil told you as much as he did.
He probably is, too, if he's read the article.
Well, he should read it. Can't accuse you of not being objective.
Well, the facts were obvious. The Canterbury was built on soil that wasn't strong enough to support its structure. And that answers the who, what, when, and wheres. The question left is why.
Which leaves more room for probing. That is, if your editor concedes.
Believe it or not, McGovern's already given me the green light.
Wonderful. Well, it's about time. Knowing you, you won't throw your hat into the ring until you've dug out the whole truth. Heaven help whoever confronts that persistence and delicate perception of yours.
Inherited from you, Mother.
Think so? Oh, I think your father can take credit for... I'm sure he's just as proud of you as I am. Did you tell him about the article?
Yes.
Good.
He still wants me to cover the fundraiser at the clinic. I don't expect Amber will be there, but it would almost be a family affair if you showed up.
Goodness. I wonder who that is.
Prescott Development.
Marianne, it's me, Russ.
Yeah, Russ.
Can you talk? I mean, is there anybody else in the office?
No, I'm alone.
Good, good. I wouldn't want to put you on the spot. That was really stupid. Look, have you thought about what I asked?
Yes. It was a difficult decision, and I know you need help.
Marianne, please don't say no. You're my last chance. I need the mic.
Russ, please let me finish.
Yo, go ahead.
Russ, you need help. And I thought the only kind of help I could ever offer you were my prayers. And I'm still praying for you. But I'm going to give you the money.
You mean that?
Yes, I won't let you down.
Marianne, thank you.
It's worth it to keep you alive. Now, without going beyond the limits of my conscience, Russ, I can't do any more.
No, that's all I want you to do. I won't have to do anything else, I promise. God, I've hurt you.
Please don't go into all that.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to go to the bank. How much did you want? Was it 5,000 or something?
Yeah, 5,000.
All right. Well, I'll go to my savings account and withdraw it, and I'll just meet you somewhere.
Not close by, though. I don't want anybody to see you with me.
All right, well, where?
You remember when we used to go horseback riding? That old farm?
The one in the country, Landing Meadows?
Right, that's the name. Well, listen, you take that same route, but you go past the farm.
Okay, and then what?
You come to these railroad tracks. So you cross the railroad tracks, and the first right you come to, take the right. There's an old farmhouse. You'll see it. You can't miss it. It's Saddleback.
Okay, Saddleback.
Right. Think you remember the directions?
Yeah, they're easy.
Great, good. Okay, I guess I'll see you this afternoon then?
Okay.
Hello, my Kate.
Oh, Lee.
Well, aren't you going to invite me into your new home?
Of course. Come in. Please come in.
Thank you. As a small token of my gratitude,
Oh, how lovely.
do you know what a single rose represents?
No, I don't.
Neither do I. I'd love to, though.
Oh, Stacy, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were here.
Oh, yes, Mother's invited me to lunch.
And We'd love you to join us, too, Lee.
Well, I was hoping to treat you to lunch. And, I wanted to fill you in on the results of the latest poll, which are going to be published in the Chronicle tomorrow.
Oh, that one. I've read it already. You're trailing Hugh Wainwright by 10%.
Yes, but that's just the right edge for him to slip into complacency and for me to get my second win.
Oh, and while you're getting your second win, I will set another place at the table. You don't mind, do you, Stacy?
Oh, no, not at all. I'm still curious to find out what that single rose does represent.
No, Lori, you can't.
Well, why not? Now, I don't want you to go meet Russ alone. I don't mind going with you.
Yes, but Ben does. Now, you just told me that Ben said he didn't want you to have anything to do with Russ.
Yeah, but you either. He thinks Russ is using you.
Lori, doesn't he understand? No, I'm not going to turn my back on Russ. If anything happened to him, I wouldn't forgive myself.
All right, I know. Look, sit down. I understand how you feel, but I also understand Ben's concern.
Lori, no, you're not going with me. No, I'm not going to let you put yourself or your baby in jeopardy for me. Now, I have to get to the bank before it closes.
Marianne, listen, just tell me one thing. Just tell me, where are you going to meet Russ?
Lori, please don't ask me that. And don't follow me either, okay?
I won't.
All right. It's called Saddleback. And it's out in the country past Landing Meadows.
Okay.
I'll let you know how everything turns out. Please be praying.
I will.
I gotta go.
Marianne, be careful.